Hear me out. If you're looking for a mic for recording voiceover, but also to use it for streaming or editing, they have a really good audio quality without paying hundreds of dollars for it, well, you may want to watch this video. Maono sent to us for review the new member of the Maono family, the PM450 USB microphone. In this case right here, in this box, we got the PM450S, which also include the boom arm as well. Hello and welcome to another video. For those that don't know me, my name is Rodrigo and thank you already so much for watching this video. Let's go ahead and take a look what comes in the box for the Maono PM450S. As we open the box, we got the manual for the PM450, which by the way is an amazing manual, which is so much good information about this mic, and also a little instructions for the boom arm that also come in the box. We also have the base of the boom arm to attach to your desk, a nice velcro straps to secure your cables from the mic to the boom arm, a USB-C to USB-A cable for the mic, the boom arm for the mic that includes an adapter to use with the different mics as well, a nice shock mount for the mic that is pretty sturdy, and pop filter for the mic as well with the Maono logo and the PM450 USB condenser microphone. And since we are looking at the PM450 microphone, the material quality of this mic is really good. Feels premium and also have a little bit of weight on it, but it also is not a bad thing because you will automatically see that this is a really made by a very good quality. On the side, you have the RGB light button. On the top is a nice mute button as well. In the bottom, you will have the USB-C output and the 3.5mm monitor headphone jack as well. At the center of the PM450 is a dial button that feels very well with the high quality. The PM450S bundle USB condenser microphone is selling right now for $169, and I believe by the time I'm recording this video, they only selling the bundle package as well. So if you're looking for getting one of those as well, I will put it right here in the description below and also right under here a discount code so you can go ahead and use it for your purchase for this microphone if you're interested to buy one. The process to put the PM50 together is super simple. You will need to screw the mic at the center of the shock mount and add the pop filter by attaching to the shock mount frame in the front. The boom arm is also super easy to attach to the desk, and a cool feature on the bottom arm clamp is that you can also place to hang your headphone there as well. So thumbs up from my own for this nice little feature. Attaching the mic to the boom arm is super easy and the cable manager is okay. It would be nice if it was inside the boom arm, but looks great as well. Alright, so right now you're hearing this microphone, the PM450 from Maono, right out of the box. Original sound quality is raw, no background removal or EQ at all on this microphone. I'm speaking on the side because I'm going to show you with this camera right here the lights that have around the main button right here. They can control the volume and everything, and also I remove the pop filter just so I can show you better what you're gonna see in the camera. So right here on the microphone itself, you see that it's colors is a button right here on the side that you can press it and just change the RGB color of the microphone as the color that you want it. And if you don't want any RGB, you just leave it like that. But if you want it, you just cycle to the colors that you wanted. And for your preference on your stream or your content creation. Also, the volume, the mute volume on the microphones in the top is really slick. It's basically a touch button. If you press it, again is not mute. Also, you're gonna see a light right here. If you see in the camera, you're gonna see a light that's gonna go red, saying that is mute. And when you touch again, you can see also the meter all around the button on the microphone, which is pretty nice. Right now I'm speaking going to the green and yellow, which is what you want to be on the level. If you're gonna press this button right here, is gonna show you the gain of the microphone. Right now I'm at 50%. Right now I'm 50% on the gain on this microphone. And if you press again, you're gonna see that it's all blue. And this is basically the volume for the monitor when you put it in a headphone to the 3.5 millimeter jack right under this microphone. You can hear yourself as monitor this microphone. So this second right here is the volume for that. You just turn it back or forward as you wish. Also, that's a microphone on the other side, so that means that you can either hear more yourself or hear less yourself, which is pretty nice and neat. And if you click again, you can balance in chat right here. You can balance in if you wanted to your microphone, if you want to hear more your microphone, or if you want to hear more your chat or whoever you listen to and communicate with the mic with microphone. So it's a pretty nice thing to have on this microphone. All these features on this microphone and the LED showing just like that. I think this is a pretty nice feature, and this is how it sounds with no microphone. Now we're gonna take a look on the Maono Link with this microphone, so we can enhance more the audio using their software. To download this software for Maono Link, you gotta go to the website that I'm showing right here, which is maono.com/products/Maono Link Software. You're gonna go ahead and download this to your computer, and also we got a link on the description below for easy access for you to download as well. Once you download this app right here, you open, install in your computer, and you're going to pop already the microphone, which is the PM450 on the Maono Link software. If it does not pop up, make sure you got your connections, make sure your USB connection is connected correctly, or they'll change the USB connection from your computer to another one to see if you recognize. When it's recognized right here, the PM450, you're going to want to make sure the Maono Link is also up to date, just to make sure you have the latest software as well. By doing that, you're going to the cogwheel right here in the top right, and you're going to make sure that you click check for update. Once you do that, just go back to the arrow right here and click on the microphone. Once you click on the microphone, the whole software is going to open for you. And this is right here is the software of Maono Link for this microphone. As you can see right here on the left, you're gonna see the meter. They actually show when I'm speaking, if I'm gonna pick or not. They have a little nice detail right here where you want to be on the level when you're speaking. Also, it shows the picture of the Maono microphone PM450. If you change the color on the microphone, also the software change. It's just a nice little touch and synchronization on the microphone. Also over here you have a scene and have a lighting. So first on the scene, my scene means that each scene is a profile for your microphone. There are some scenes already that the Maono already create, which is original, broadcast, podcast, sing, and also game. So right now, for example, I press game, you're hearing a gaming setting for this microphone. If I go back right here, and I click back again on original, now is the original sound with no EQ on this microphone. If you're gonna click broadcast, this is how it's gonna sound on broadcast. This is how it sounds the broadcast. I don't see much difference, but we're gonna be able to tweak this later. I'll show you. Podcast. This is how the podcast sound. It looks like it's a little bit more crispy. I think the mids is a little bit more like less detail on the middle, but give you a nice crispy sound as podcast. Not much on the bass side. And now sing is probably gonna have a reverb. So now what you're hearing is a sing with a reverb. So if in case you are singing, so if you're singing, that's what it sounds. But also you can tweak as well, which is pretty nice. I like this. And the last one is the game settings. So all those scenes already created on this software is already created for you to use it right away. But let's say you wanted to use maybe one of those, but you want to tweak, you can. So to change, for example, one of those scenes right here, which is the profile EQ for this microphone, let's say the podcast. So we're going to the podcast right now. You click on the settings, and here you're gonna give you some options. You can create a new scene, which is a new EQ for based on the podcast. You can see also over here how the EQ is for the podcast, which is right now is locked it. But once you click create a new scene, it unlocked it, and now you can name it as well. For example, I'm gonna create new podcast. So you create a new scene, and then you click more. You can export this. You can export this for share to anybody, or you can delete it. You save after you're done. So right now we create. We can choose the microphone pointing, cardiac, this is the only way that you can do in this microphone. I believe that there are other microphones that you can choose different pointing direction for your microphone, but this one is only cardiac. They also here the equalizer. You have a high pass filter. The high pass filter right here is on. If you see right here in the picture, right here on the software, there's a little icon right here saying that the high pass filter is on, meaning that is allowed to not have the rumbling or the bass things audio that interfere with the microphone. For example, if I touch the boom arm right now, you hear a little bit of bass, but not as much. But if I turn this off, it's a lot more noise. So that's why the high pass filter does. So we're gonna click it to leave it on because I think that's pretty good. You also can control here if you want to more or less. So you can basically check it out and see how it is better. So right now it was about 60, something like that. Remember, the more higher on a pass filter that you put it, the less bass is going to be for your sounded microphone. So mind to that. Now the voice EQ right here, this is how is the podcast is set up. It's a lot of highs and a little bit low. I prefer to have a little bit more low for my voice. So I'm gonna go, I don't know, go like a 4.8, something like that. I like to have a little bit more lower mid. And this is usually how I like my setup in my sound. So it sounds crispy enough, sound bass, not as bass that you can, but it's not as mud. So I think this is pretty good. So when you put it the way you want the microphone to sound for your voice, you just go ahead and save it, and that's it. Now you have a new podcast right here seen for your streaming or for your recording. And talking about the recording, over here on the software, you also can record anything that you want and save it to your computer. For those that is voiceover, this is a great thing. So right here, right from the software, you can just press recording. Right now, I'm testing the recording inside Maono Link Software. And if you click, right now, I'm testing the recording inside Maono Link Software. All right, perfect. It records. Once that records, you can go ahead and click on this folder and you can name it and save anywhere on your computer, which is fantastic. Now, the quality of the recording of this software is pretty good as well. So if you wanted to use it for voiceover, this is a great thing. That's why I pointed out this is a great microphone as well for voiceover, which is great. You can record right from the software, the Maono Link. Also over here, we have a gain that you can basically adjust it the way you want the gain volume, which is the gain of the microphone. This over here is also the master output level, which is right here on the bottom of this microphone. They have a 3.5 millimeter jack. You can also use it for output the sound for this microphone with that output and connect it to the Go XLR or to the the Maono G1 Neo as well as an input, because you can use them the G1 as well for XLR, but you can also output this microphone to connect to that software, which you also review in this channel. Just click up here, or it's also in the end of this video. Check it out. The nice and really good mixer for Maono as well. So follow over here the 3.5 millimeter output, which is basically what you're going to send for your headphone. How loud do you want the monitor to your ear, and also the mix right here if you want to hear more the sound for your computer or more the sound from your microphone. So that is pretty nice and neat right here. Also, right here in the top, we have the lighting. And lighting is basically, if you want to change the lighting, you just click right here. You can also customize if you click it and you choose any color that you wanted. Of course, the representation on here is not the same over there. For example, right now it's a little bit kind of red, and here is not really reading the red, so it's not exactly perfect. But if you want a third color, you'll be able to do it as long as it's a full color like this. If it's a mixed color like a gray color, it shows in the software, but it does not show here, so be that in mind. You can also the mode of the color, you can looping, and this is how it sound. This is how it look like a looping. It's probably looping different colors from the bottom to the top. If you want also breathing, and this is how it sound breathing as well. And if you wanna brighter or a little bit darker, so either one of those things you can use it. So it's a cool little thing that they added to the software, but I think the software is really great. The only thing that is missing on this software that I think that should be really nice is the background removal. Bear in mind that with this microphone, it does going to pick it up some background noise if you don't have a room treat or something like that. So I highly recommend it. If you wanted to do voiceover, make sure you have an quiet room. If not, you can send whatever you wanted to send here from the Maono Link to OBS, and OBS you can actually have the background removal, which I'm gonna show you. So something that I forgot to show you right here while you create a new scene, which is a new profile for the microphone for your liking. Over here in the voice EQ, you have those very simple ones that we did for the new podcast. But if you click right here and more parameters, you open a lot more EQ customization for your sound. As you can see here, I'm not gonna go through all this, but I wanted to show you what you can do with the EQ on this microphone in the software. That's a lot of nice that you can customize your lows, your if you wanna width or narrow right here, preset EQs right here. If you want the mids a little bit narrow or width, if you want the highs with a little bit narrow or not narrow, and also all those other things over here. So that's a lot of customization for this microphone, which is a fantastic thing to the Maono Link provide just by doing this. All right, so right now we are on OBS. I'm gonna show you how to add the noise suppression, which will improve your background noise removal. By the way, when you EQ everything on the Maono Link software, this microphone, it will be transferred to the microphone, means that you can shut down Maono Link software and it still have your EQ on this microphone. So when you push to OBS, the only thing you need to do is just add the noise suppression to help with the background noise removal of the microphone. So right now, you're gonna go to your OBS, right click on the microphone, click filters, and as you can see right here as well, if I stop speaking, you're gonna see that I still have a little bit of a noise on the background. As you can see, around minus 50 decibels. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna click plus, and I'm going to choose the noise suppression. Click OK, and then I'm gonna choose the RN noise. As you can see in here, there's already changed it have a little bit more cleaner noise reduction from your background. So if I stop speaking right now, it basically take all the noise of the background, at least in my room. So this is how you can also have a little bit more enhanced on this microphone while adding a noise remover on OBS as well. I gotta say, I'm impressed with this mic and also with the features that come with. Not only the audio quality is great, but also the software from Maono is getting better. From the time I reviewed the PD200X and now the new update looks really nice, and also for the PM450 USB condenser mic, Maono Link Software have so many great customizations for this audio. I will definitely recommend this mic for anyone. If you want to check more mics from Maono, click on right here, the PDX200X great mic as well, or check our playlist right here for full of reviews here and well. So thank you so much for watching. Stick around all the way to the end, and I'll see you on the next video.